welcome to a very scuffed update video reaction.
I'm sorry, my Swedish is a little bit rusty. But hey, Pixel Worlds is now available in Swedish, so that is what comes
nice.
in. I have a lot more to show you.
A
I'm
lot
so excited
more.
to show. Other than I think any update before, maybe? I'm not sure.
Any
Not 100%
update?
sure.
Ooh, military
So we're gonna
looking?
go forward.
Okay,
There's some mannequins
that's
that I'm
cool.
gonna
That's
that are
cool.
in
Pilot
this update,
outfit.
so maybe
Wow.
the
Wow, yeah.
one.
Enlisted a
Let's go
grind,
new
man.
item. So it
Yeah,
is
I
an
figured it would just be a
automatic,
glider.
glide effect,
That's cool.
So you don't have to press anything. You just jump and it does it. But if you want to move down, that will
That's
just disengage.
cool.
But
It
alright,
auto deploys.
then let's take
Glider, that's
this,
cool.
jet rings,
Snipe BPW
over
set.
here. Free, but there are no prizes either. So you
Oh,
can go
right,
and
okay,
train
because it's a
everything
practice
and go
portal.
with
That's
your
cool.
friends as
So you can
well,
do it for
because
free.
when you go to world,
Let's see.
right now we don't have a mount activated.
Oh my
So
god.
this is where we get an automatic like free mount. Just, if you don't have one,
That's
you
so
get to play
funny.
this. This
It's
is-
an actual race.
So you should
Ooh.
really hurry up and
Something to comment on here. People were wanting some sort of like parkour-esque sideways running thing.
up. Okay.
What?
Okay.
You
Gonna
can
try.
fly in
Fly,
normal
fly,
Pixel Worlds
fly.
too?
The
It
element
looks like...
missing here. Oh, up.
Oh.
Yeah, gotta be careful with those. That is the jet. You can see jet. The item pack.
Is that a new amount of boosters?
Or a little bit more expensive.
Ah,
so it's
holy
125,000.
But Jesus. 125k, bro. I'm not using this in games 12. You guys can fly mounts around if you want there. I'm not spending 125k on a robot. I'm sorry, guys.
It's a little bit more expensive bot, so it's 125,000 gems.
We'll see what it
It's-
does.
let's
Whoa. There's a bunch of new helmets. Oh, breedables.
And then
This could be crust
flying
breedables.
mounts forbidden.
Oh, it
allowed.
literally
And
is
then
just
what we can
one
do is
option.
just down. When you
No
press the
restrictions.
Of course, right.
Wait.
Surprise, surprise.
Did I miss something? Can you can't like build like this, can you?
Well,
Yeah,
by
it looks so fun.
Nice to
You can
join
fly
me.
with friends. Oh,
Quite
you
cool.
can,
Let's do it.
can't
Let's
you?
go.
Hangar. Oh, that makes sense.
Welcome,
Wow.
pilot. Ever wanted to own
It's a cool
flying
NPC.
mount? If you don't have one,
You probably have to
yourself.
upgrade it, I bet.
So that is what we saw.
That's
the
cool.
foot of play.
Alright,
Let's go
solid,
to the
solid.
world
Let's see.
hangar. So here
Right,
we have
hangar.
a
Okay, this
flying
is what
mount
was
in
teased, not
PC,
jet race.
NPC
Oh,
over
quest
here,
NPC.
and then
I
down
see. That's
here,
probably how you get the cool items.
by the
Maybe that's how you claim your prizes when
let's
you
take a
win
look
jet
at-
races. They just added lollies to Pixel Worlds. Ooh, the
First, you
spread
need to
fire is
get these
cool.
go-
I'm gonna keep grinding for gems, probably. I don't want to buy a mount right away. It sucks that they do this right after Halloween, basically, because everybody spent, like, literally millions of gems.
There might be a Santa sled coming in this.
Santa sled? That's kind of cool. That's actually kind of sick, though. That's actually kind of sick. Right, it's gonna cost gems to enter the race, so I see. It starts with
So first,
300.
it-
Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. So you only have a certain amount of play tokens every day, and then VIP gets 2 extra play tokens, so at least they added some more bonus to VIP.
aviation token that you can then use to
Oh, this is gonna
open the chest.
take a lot of getting used
Well,
to.
okay.
So within reason, you can probably get about 1 chest per day, but we'll see.
So when-
Wait, what? You can get approximately 200 per run? Did he say that correctly?
approximately 200 from one, and then if you finish, you get
Wow.
Royal Aviation open there.
Okay. Okay. Wow. That is sick. Alright. I like that. Prizes, ingredients, clothes. So you can get the clothes from here and you can get, I guess, the gears. For now. And of course the seasonal prize. So they're really doing it up with these seasonal prizes, you know, like the wyvern and everything. So that's cool.
aviation
Oh, you
gear,
can combine into
or
the gold
then we
ones,
have
right?
gold. We go,
Oh,
guys.
it's not
So here we
crossbreedables.
can see
Okay, that's
all
fine.
sorts of hill.
I was wondering why they were in multiple colors, but this makes a lot more
That's
sense.
so
I feel like you're going to be getting a lot more clothes than you are going to be actual prizes, but that's okay. All in all, I'm just excited that there's going to be a permanent parkour profiting.
Oh, and there we go. Blue
Oh,
racer
you're going to
helmet.
burn through
Nice.
these, man. That was like 5 boosters. He got a helmet and like maybe one. Was it like 5 gold gears and then like enough for another 1 gold gear or something?
That are in this update.
Oh, plot
there are
twist.
some quality of life changes.
Ooh,
For example,
okay.
the zoom. So if we click the zoom, there's this new
Oh yeah. This is really good. We needed this. Thank you. Thank you.
type of zoom mechanic right here that you can move.
There's even more zooms. This is pretty zoomed in. I'm not sure. I think they just
I
added
don't know
more
how to
intervals.
describe that.
That's
But yeah,
cool.
I know some of you guys have been
Oh,
waiting
that's
for that for a
right.
long
Black
time.
Friday.
And yeah,
That actually might tie well into these expensive mounts then. I forgot about Black Friday. They have really cool sales.
as will enjoy this
Ooh,
update. This
okay.
is probably one of the biggest.
Wait, this is way faster. Right. That's just not just me. It's way faster.
Update. So that's gonna be a right
look how slow he's
around the
going.
corner. So I really hope
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
will
So
enjoy
mounts can be
this
faster
update.
than other
This
mounts.
is probably
That's
one
so
of the
cool.
biggest.
Alright. Well, let's play some games. Alright, so that was my reaction, and yeah, this is the, I guess, mounts update, or like jet race update. So, cool thing is, I just want to mention before anything else, you know, we were right. It was the jet race world, and this is a really cool update. And I do also want to mention that I don't think that the hype will be affected in the score, at least, because Jake did say that this would be the biggest update probably ever added, and I still think that that's not necessarily true. But like looking in the past, I guess that is pretty. I mean, it is basically one of the biggest updates they've ever added. I can totally see that. And the scale of it is pretty big too. I mean, compared to Black Tower, it's even a bigger extension of Black Tower and its parkour aspect. But we'll get into that more later. I just want to say that some people were a bit underwhelmed because they were expecting like a bunch of new features, crossbreedables. Farm Miner was talking about zombies and mounts and all of this crazy stuff in one update. And I kind of figured that they wouldn't, you know, they only did this in 3 weeks, which is so impressive. And there's seemingly no bugs with the jet race itself. I've ran it the maximum amount of times today, which is 10. Besides originally when we went into the update, there was just a lot of queue times for the races, but those immediately toned down, of course. It was just a bunch of people at once trying to test out how it would be. So yeah, and we'll get into the dynamic worlds later and stuff. But mounts and planes, I think they're really, really interesting. I think the fact that they can infinitely fly in any world is a bit absurd, especially considering that, you know, jetpacks exist and wings exist. Like, what would really be the point of buying a jetpack anymore? You can just save up for a mount, I think. And mounts are going to keep dropping just like a jetpack would. So, yeah. I think that mounts are definitely a really good addition. But I'm curious to how that would really affect the gameplay, especially in terms of scams and stuff. Are scams going to be easier with mounts? I mean, I guess if you think about it that way, you're not going to want to spend, you know, 10 platinum locks on a mount right now and then just scam people with it. You can't even get any mounts actually outside of the game until a couple days because you need like gold gears, and there's going to be some people that are lucky enough to get like 3 times 10 gold gears in a row, 600,000 gems, easy stuff like that. But yeah. So with the whole 10 like runs per day thing, it's kind of interesting. If you're going for only clothes, then I don't see why it has to. I don't see account locks really being that big of a problem, but I don't really use my alts for anything. and only at 10 attempts per day is kind of limiting. I don't really care if they raise it or not, honestly. It's probably not going to be the main thing I do, but it is kind of fun to just have like 10 attempts per day that you could do the thing for. I think it's like 15,000 gems if you're going to do all 10 attempts. I'm not counting VIP because I don't really have VIP, so it's probably around 20k if you have VIP. I don't know if it's cheaper past that. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. I'm glad that they at least added that extra VIP benefit. That's very good. But let's delve deeper into a couple other things instead of just talking about generally mounts. So we're gonna do a couple small things first, and then we're gonna scale up. So nether crystal and mounts were actually nerfed for quests. So a little bit ago we talked about how nether was going to be buffed at some point based on what Jake was saying on stream, and it actually got a nerf, which sucks. I think one of the most redeeming facts about the nether is doing a quest for the crystals, because the crystals are good, you know. If you get 100 crystals from a quest, that's 1,000 gems. Or wait, yeah, no. How many is 100 crystals? How many gems is 100? They're like 10 each. I don't think it's even. I think nether's even worse now, because the main reason you do nether is for those quests. They give a lucrative amount of crystals compared to fishing and stuff like that. And now the only reason I'd ever play nether is to finish achievements like the monster hunter one and the exit. And I'm probably not even gonna use nether for the monster hunter one. I'll just use secret base or mining. So yeah, that sucks, honestly, the nether nerf. Next thing is the new zoom feature. It's got a lot of controversy. I don't want to touch on it for long. In my opinion, it's a good feature on PC. It gives me 6 notches instead of, I guess, 4. But on mobile, it should revert back to like the normal feature where you can just tap on it, because on mobile you have to tap on it and then scroll. I feel like on mobile it's so much better for you to be able to just tap on it, because you don't have a separate mode of controls. Because I just scroll or you know, just use the minus or plus button. I never touch the button with my mouse on PC. That came out weird. I never clicked the zoom button, so it doesn't really affect me. But the extra notches is pretty cool. I still kind of wish that they had just the smooth zoom in and out from Growtopia, but yeah, I don't know, maybe they just don't want to do that. Next thing is that there's a new animation and sound for changing perks. Now, I don't actually, by the time of the recording this, I didn't actually see this. This was sent to me, so I might put up gameplay. If I don't know if I choose to do that after this, but otherwise, I guess that's a cool thing. The next thing is that there's 3 new achievement stars. I'm pretty confident in saying you still can't get to 150 stars. I think you need to be at like I think it's 146 right now is the amount of stars. So is it? Maybe it is like 150 right now. I actually have no clue. But yeah, I think that there was 3 new achievement stars. I'm gonna have to look into that after this actually. But there was 3 new achievement stars added, and they're for finishing the races. And I think the intervals are 10, 50, and 100. I haven't finished a single race, so this is going to take a long time, especially since the limit is only 10 per day. So realistically, at the max time you could complete this in is like 10 days, and you know, you only have 10 attempts per day, so if you mess up one of those, you know, that's going to delay you a day. But I haven't completed a single one, so you know, the practicing is going to be beneficial, but spending too much time practicing, I don't know, it would be mostly fun with friends. Probably that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. But yeah, that's that. I love achievement stars. This is a very good change for me. This is definitely going to improve the score, the fact that they added more achievement stars, because that's one of my favorite things in the game. The next thing is that forums look to be coming very soon. A few days ago, this didn't necessarily come with the update, but I wanted to mention this quick. The forums got like updated. They used to be completely inaccessible, but now they have some sort of updated message error, so that's good. The forums didn't come out though. That kind of sucks. They didn't come out with the update, but they're probably going to come out really soon. That's probably what Jake meant. And the next thing is there's new dynamic worlds. So the first one is Fishing 101, and yeah, this is cool. It's a new fishing world for new players. It's whatever. I'm glad that they added this. This is definitely affecting the score. And Hanger, and this holds the game mode Jet Race. Let me just talk about the cosmetics quick and the mounts. They just look phenomenal, okay? I can't wait to get all of these clothes. I already have the flight glasses, or they're called something like that. I got them from the box last minute. And they're super, super cool. I'm super glad to have them. And also something worth mentioning, you can basically get 3 box openings if you 100% perfect a jet race, which is awesome. That's very, very good. That means you can hypothetically get 30 boxes a day with 15,000 gems. And if you sell your clothing items right now, I mean, I just got the blue glasses. I think I spent about 15k probably right now. Something like that, probably 14k. I got the glasses, and you can sell those on the Pixel Worlds exchange machine for like 2,000 right now, or maybe 1,500. Either way, that's 5 world locks, and I don't even think I'm really profiting there, to be completely honest. But if you get something, anything higher, like a rare flight mask or something like that, that can easily be, what, 20 world locks, and then you're already profiting. So it is a good way to profit, especially right now, but that's the case with every update. I don't really need to tell you that. Now let's get right into Jet Race. I'm a big fan of Jet Race. It is pretty difficult. Like I said, I haven't actually gotten through 100% to any of them yet. It's like, I'm pretty bad at, I guess, Geometry Dash, but I'm pretty good at Jetpack Joyride, but I never played those games on PC. I always played them on mobile. So this is kind of a new experience for me. I guess I've had flying in other games, but it's definitely a learning curve, especially with the momentum and stuff. With normal items, there's not this momentum like ice-based feature, but there is with mounts, which is cool, but it also adds a lot less control, so you really need to be careful and slow down, which does make sense for the jet race. One of the coolest things I didn't really think they'd go through with is making the flying feature, and I already touched on this, the flying feature available in Worlds. But the thing I really want to talk about with this case is that they made the new rulebot 125,000 gems. So honestly, I don't know why they would... Wait, let me think about this. I actually don't know if you can fly mounts in a world unless you have the rulebot. Do you need the rulebot to allow them to be flown? Or do you need the rulebot to not allow them to be flown? Because I'm not sure. Now, on second thought, if it's set to default, or something like that, where you actually can't rule out, or so you can't fly mounts in a world unless you have the rulebot, then that makes the price justified. It's 125,000 gems. But if it just rules them out, then this is really bad for parkour worlds. On second thought, I do actually think that they made the rulebots so they allow you to fly mounts in the worlds, and if there's no rulebot there, you can't. This is already a super long rant, and I'm sorry about that. But if they did do it that way, then I think that it was a very good change, because that means that these parkour worlds that aren't just going to be completely, screwed over. Like, I can't just take a mount to Tower of God and then just crush through it completely. But that, yeah, I think they actually just allow mounts to be had. Again, I'm ranting on this a long time, but yeah, whatever. But the biggest thing about, and this is going to affect the score, is that there's a permanent parkour profiting method in the game, which is what I've wanted since day one, since they added the Black Tower. And the Black Tower was a very popular, I guess, pull to Pixel Worlds. Pixel Worlds was, basically Growtopia in a lot of people's perspectives, but when 2017 Halloween hit, everybody was ecstatic about Black Tower. Like, they hadn't seen something like this in Growtopia. They don't really have, I guess, except for not Groganoth, but there's some, it's like some Yeti game where there's a parkour, but that one's super hard, and it's not really as it's not really as bingeable as the Black Tower. And there's Groganoth, but That's a pretty lame parkour. The entire Halloween event in Growtopia is you jump on platforms and then drop items. So it's kind of lame in Pixel Worlds, and I didn't even think about the fact that they actually added. They already had kind of a parkour event for Halloween in Growtopia. In a sense, it's not. It's like the lamest excuse you can have for parkour, for a parkour event. Like, it's the same layout every single year, and it's a really, really lame design. It's literally just a flat ground and then a bunch of platforms that you jump on. But in this game, you have a really polished parkouring system, and I think it's a really, really cool aspect. So regardless, okay, that was such a long rant. We have a new parkouring permanent feature, and they probably thought that this would be a very, very good addition, since everybody likes the Black Tower, and they literally get their biggest influx of players in the entire year during the Black Tower time. If I'm wrong, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty certain that they get the most players during that time. So yeah, that's just something to think about. Like, the reason that's probably the reason they added it ever since 2017, thinking about, well, we didn't really want to add parkour specifically, but this is basically parkour. I mean, I don't know how else you would want to think of it as. It's literally sideways Black Tower, which people were suggesting this year. They were like, what if we had a sideways Black Tower, but instead of like lava filling it up, it's gas, and you slowly have to run away from it or something. And this is a really good feature. If they added that in the base game, I feel like it would be too much like Black Tower. This is a perfect deviation from that. So basically, this went on way too long. It's like 17 minutes of just this, and then there was also the reaction in the beginning. Basically, I've been wanting a permanent parkour feature for a long time. There was new achievements in this. There was a couple things I didn't like with the nerf and the mobile thing, but the positives way outweigh the negatives in this update. I'm a really, really big fan of achievements, and that's probably the biggest pull for me this update, even more than the feature itself. So, and of course the mounts are really cool. It's literally a whole new mechanic in the game. Literal infinite flying. These are definitely going to be banned in the Black Tower, by the way. Don't even think about it. So, yeah. Well, that's about it. I'm rating this update about an 85 or 80%. This is a great update. Yeah, I guess that's it. See you guys next time. Bye.